everybody, and we're going to be doing an unboxing for October's Fairyloot Young Adult Full Box. I'm so excited. It's actually pretty funny because we were out of town this past weekend and everything came when we were out of town. I feel like it always does that. Even when I hold the mail, it still comes like either by UPS or FedEx or something that I can't hold, and I'm just like, great. So, and we have our front lawn, which is right next to our front door, on a sprinkler system because we're trying to redo our lawn. So it was spraying the boxes while we were gone. So it's super great. Luckily, nothing was damaged inside. It's actually funny because I will show you a sneak peek, but it's not what it's supposed to look like. Actually, when I got home yesterday, ripped everything out of the box and sat the box to dry overnight, and nothing was damaged, thank goodness, which is really good because as everyone knows, one of the spoilers was a second book. So at least the first book comes in their little like fancy packaging thing, their little bag. The second book does not. So I was most worried about the second paperback book being ruined, and I was like, oh my gosh, please let this not have like gone through the box. But we're okay. Everything's okay. I have seen everything, not like up close, just to literally check if it was wet. So otherwise, I don't really know what's in the box. I did not check what the book was either, so I can't remember what the spoilers were for the book. So I'm going in like decently blind, not totally blind, but mostly. Anyway, let's get into the actual unboxing. October Young Adult Fairyloot. And here is the funny sneak peek. And just me repackaging stuff in there. First item in the box is a pair of socks. Let me open these up. They say that they are Raven Boy socks. Normally I try to guess, but yeah, that was not happening with the socks. I feel like sock designs, unless they're really obvious, I'm never gonna get. So this is the Raven Boys done by No One Designs, who I love. I love when they put No One Designs in their boxes. This is the little thing around it. Raven socks, I feel like that's pretty obvious. And then here are the actual socks. I actually really like them, and I like long socks because that's what I wear to work, or else like my Achilles is like super weird, so if it at all touches a shoe, like the shoe back, it like rubs it raw. So I tend to wear long socks and like fuzzy socks to work, but these are fine. You can see the Raven right there. I don't know, I definitely wouldn't have guessed that these were the Raven Boy, but I do like them. I think they're a really cute design, and they're pretty comfortable on the inside, so socks. Next item are some of my favorite items to get, and it's a like little, I keep books and like knickknacks in these, but it's called a storage bag, that's it. And it says Broken Heart, so this is gonna be Once Upon a Broken Heart. Or what is the new one? Never something. I don't remember what the next one's called. I keep getting confused because I haven't read the second one yet of Stephanie Garber, but I'm really excited to. I'm kind of saving it for November. Okay, heroes don't get happy endings, they give them to other people. That is the design. I'm kind of a little disappointed in it. Like, I like the design a lot. I like the design a lot. Like, you can see all of like the fox, the arrow, the potions, the apple, like all the stuff that's in the book, but I kind of wish it was more colorful. Like, the book is very colorful and like vibrant, and this is black and white. I'm curious if they can do anything other than black and white on these. I don't know if this is like, because I've gotten quite a few of these, I don't know if they've all been black and white now that I think about it. But anyway, I like it. I just wish it was a little more vibrant. Next item in the box, actually we'll skip that because that's technically the author letter. And those are the tarot cards. Okay, here is an art print. I did see this last night and I was like, this is obviously Howl's Moving Castle, and it is, look at the gold foiling and look at them. This is everything. Like, this is the prettiest rendition, like artwork I've seen of it, and it's just so beautiful. And I love how it looks. This is definitely like a frameable piece of art. Like, this will be framed and put up in my house because I really do love this movie. It has some of the best music that I've ever heard in a movie. So it just gives, It's the good vibes. It's really, really good vibes. Okay, art print, really like it. I'm pretty like judgy about an art print being an item. It has to be really, really good and like very nice and frameable. Like I don't just want like a flimsy art piece that is gonna like tear if I touch it too much. That's a really, really good one. Okay, next item is the extra book, is the second book. Also, if I sound a little froggy, it's because we definitely all got sick this weekend, which really sucks. My friend, we went up to Raleigh and stayed at her house, and she started feeling kind of iffy yesterday, and we were all like, uh-oh. And then my husband started feeling iffy yesterday too. So we're like, oh, we're all getting sick. It's all happening. So the extra book is Princess of Souls. I actually don't really know anything about this book, but I really like what they chose to do with it. I don't know if this is exclusive edition, so I do assume this is like their own cover and everything. It's so pretty. Okay, I really like it. I love the green and the orange, and I feel like that's weird to say because I feel like those are two colors that do not go together, but with this orange sprayed edges and then the orange, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love what they did with this. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. I love it. Okay, very happy with this. I don't know what it's about. So here is the synopsis. There are many who believe they can cheat death. When they fail, I take their souls, every single one. Celestra is heir to a powerful magic. Locked away in a tower by a cruel king, her destiny is to foretell death and harvest doomed souls to feed his immortality. Nox is a soldier who has spent years plotting vengeance on the crown. Now he's determined to steal the king's immortality and kill the entirety of his court, starting with Celestra. But when Celestra and Nox's futures become entwined and death seeks their souls, they're forced to put their trust in each other. Can they work together to escape their dark fate? A brand new adventure in the breathtaking fantasy world of TikTok sensation To Kill a Kingdom. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, it is her. I literally have that book right there. What is happening? Okay. Set in To Kill a Kingdom. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to go back and like look at my review on To Kill a Kingdom. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. I don't remember what that one's about. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to like re-look up what that book was about before I start this one. But they seem very different because I feel like I remember what To Kill a Kingdom is about. They feel very different. So anyway, this is gorgeous. I'm really excited. That seems like a really, really cool plot. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, that sounds really good. Okay, we are on to the tarot cards. Oh, they're so pretty. I never know what to do with them, but they're so pretty. So we have Temperance and I'm reading it backwards. Judgment. Looks like an L from backwards. Oh, that's so pretty. I have no idea who these people are. I never know. I'm the worst at guessing these. I almost never know who they are. The only one I knew was From Blood and Ash, and I literally never read it. But it was very, like, obvious, the character. But no, I don't know who they are, but I love it. They're very pretty. Next item is what fell earlier. And this is the art print on the back of the author letter. I love it. I feel like Fairyloot chooses some of the best artwork or artists. They're always, like, the vibes that I love. Oh, they're so great. And then there is the author letter if you want to pause and read it. And now we're down to my favorite part, which is the book. All right. And our handy dandy Fairyloot bag, which has weirdly been super effective at keeping these dry. Like you would never think this would keep them dry, but it really does. Okay, let me grab all of this stuff out of here. I always forget there's tons of stuff. And the bookmarks. Let me show you guys that stuff first. Okay, bookmark. Love it. Love it. And then we have the spoiler card, which is the bigger version of the artwork. I really like this artwork. Really like it. And then we have the fairy scoop. So we'll look at all that stuff after we look at the book. So first off, let's do a sneak peek of the sprayed edges, which I always love to do. And these are different. These are different than what we've been getting. It's a nice, like, I don't even know what type of green that is. Emerald green? It's like a deeper emerald green. That's really pretty. And then the book goes this way. All right, and here is the book. I've been seeing this everywhere, like literally everywhere. Okay, I kind of wish that they'd done gold sprayed edges, but I really hate gold sprayed edges, so they could have done red. I feel like the green is really pretty, but it matches like really well to the book. So I kind of would have wanted like red, but I really do like the edges. They look really nice. Oh, it's so pretty. And then here is the back. I definitely have been seeing this cover, so I know this is like, now I'm like confused. So I feel like they just did a color change for the cover. So I'm really curious what the original looks like, because I swear I've been seeing this like everywhere in stores. Maybe I've just been seeing it on like Mercari and Pango and stuff. Maybe that's where I've been seeing it. Is this like a Red Riding Hood too? Oh, okay, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Okay, let's start with the outside. Let's start with the outside because there's a lot going on. So this is what you see when you open up the book. So let me take off the dust jacket so you can see the full wraparound. I'm loving these wraparound covers. Like, I've got a ton of books with wraparound covers lately, and I am loving it. Oh, I may have found some damage on the back cover. It's not enough for me to like return it, but I'll show you in a second. Okay, so this is the front. It looks fantastic and very creepy. Like, very, very creepy. And then they luckily have the name on the spine, which I always prefer. I always prefer having the name of the book on the actual spine. And then you have the back. It's very shiny. So as you can see, I have like a rip mark all the way down the spine. And then you can't actually see it on this, but there's also a cut mark by it looks like someone was cutting like the boxes open, and that cut all the way down the bottom. But it's the back, and I really, really like the cover, so whatever. And it looks like it was made by doing this. Yeah, it's just creasing it, but it's like ripped it, which is interesting. Oh well, not a big deal. It's not like ruining the effect. I can still see the whole thing. No issue, it's fine. Okay, and then when we open it up, and this is why I asked if it was Red Riding Hood. I feel like it's gotta be little Red Riding Hood. This is so creepy and awesome, and she looks amazing. I love that dress. He looks like Flynn Rider. And that is the back. Oh, there's more characters. There's a lot of people. A lot going on. There's a lot going on. Wait, didn't they say this is the one that wasn't going to be signed? Yeah, I think this is the one they said was not going to be signed. I think, yeah, because I don't see a signature page, so I think that's because I remember them saying one of these wasn't going to be signed, or a couple of the ones weren't going to be signed. Okay, and then this is the inside of the dust jacket. It's pretty. I don't know if I like it as like, I definitely wouldn't switch the cover. I like it in that art print, and I definitely like the castle and stuff. That looks really nice. And I'll show it one more time. I just want to take a look at it. I do like, again, that they have it on the spine, but I like the outside cover so much that I definitely wouldn't switch it. But I love that castle. That's so pretty. Okay, so that is everything in the book. It's a lot. I really, really like it. And again, I've seen this book a lot, but I have no idea what it's about. So let's read the plot. God, I love this cover. So pretty. I was born with the fever, my blood dark as night. An ancient mercurial spirit is trapped inside Elspeth Spindle's head. She calls him the Nightmare. He protects her, he keeps her secrets, but nothing comes for free, especially magic. When Elspeth meets a mysterious highwayman on the forest road, she's thrust into a world of shadow and deception. Together they embark on a dangerous quest to cure the town of Blunder from the dark magic infecting it. As the stakes heighten and their undeniable attraction intensifies, Elspeth is forced to face her darkest secret yet, The nightmare is slowly, darkly taking over her mind, and she might not be able to stop him. One Dark Window is Rachel Gillig's stunning debut novel, a gothic fantasy romance about a maiden who must unleash the monster within to save her kingdom. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good, and it kind of sounds like it's gonna be maybe a standalone, which would be awesome. Alright, that's everything in the box. Let's talk about spoilers and the fairy scoop. So, in the fairy scoop, oh man, it's not a standalone. It says, what can you tell us about the sequel? Second installment begins immediately with the first liftoff. Okay, so it is not a standalone. This is why I always read the fairy scoop. Your edition of One Dark Window comes with sprayed edges, reversible dust jacket, artwork on the end papers, artwork printed on the hardcover, foil details on the dust jacket. So, it does sound like this is the original cover. And it's pretty. Like, I swear I've been seeing it everywhere. This is really, really pretty. I wouldn't change it either. Like, you don't need to change that. It's so good on its own. And then exciting new 2022 releases that are coming out. I was gonna say, I have most of those marked to get when they come out. Okay, that's everything this fairy scoop really want to talk about. And we're on to the spoilers if you want to look at it. Alright. So, Canvas Bag was designed by Blanca Designs. It's by Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. The Caves Water Socks, designed by Noah Designs, inspired by The Raven Cycle. Foiled art print by Grace Z. Huart. This beautiful Howl's Moving Castle art print depicts Sophie and Howl. Princess of Souls by Alexandra Christo. Rapunzel-inspired romantic fantasy. Your Fairyloot edition comes with a redesigned cover, sprayed edges, and a digital signature. Oh, I forgot the signature. I always forget these are signed. I'm always like, oh, it's just an extra book. Yep, digital signature. It looks real to me. You could have told me it was real. I would have never known. I can never tell when these are like digital signatures. They all look real to me. Okay. Tarot cards of the month are Rowan as the Judgment and Citra as Temperance. Oh, interesting. It's by Arc of the Scythe series, yeah. Okay, that's a really interesting rendition of the two of them. That's not how I pictured them, like at all, but interesting. And I definitely agree with like their card names being the way that they are. Okay, so our featured book of the month is One Dark Window. Gothic fantasy set in a Mistlock kingdom with a tarot-inspired magic system. Exclusive hardcover edition with foil details on the dust jacket, sprayed edges, reversible dust jacket by Miss Tiltian Art. Artwork printed onto the hardcover by Miss Tiltian Art. And papers by the same person. Don't forget to read the author letter and check out the character print by the same person. So that's really cool. This is their name, because I definitely like butchered that. So that is everything in the box. I thought it was a really good box. I'm going to use everything in it. The socks. Sorry, my dog decided to come over here. I love the art print. I love the extra book. I love when you get an extra book as an item. Like, that's just like, I feel like that ups the value a lot. I love that. Yeah, I just thought it was a really good box. Favorite item in the box, and I never include the second book as an item just because it's unfair. It's an unfair advantage. I would say the art print. I really, really like that art print. It's so pretty, and it definitely made me want to watch Howl's Moving Castle again. It's such a feel-good movie that I just love it. It's so good. Least favorite item in the box. I don't think I have one. Like, I can't say one. Yeah, no, I'm actually not going to say one today because I liked everything in it, and I'm going to use everything. So, that's all I got for you guys. I'm really excited to read this book. I'm really excited to read this book. I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm just nervous to start it before the second one comes out, like always. I hate starting books before the second one comes out. So, yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this video, what you thought about the Fairyloot box, what you hope for the next box. I'm always curious about that. And what you think about the book. If you guys have read the book, let me know how you liked it or didn't like it. No spoilers though, okay? No spoilers. And that's all I got. So make sure to like the video. Subscribe for more reviews and unboxings. I don't know which one's coming out next, but I'm filming a bunch of stuff today. 2 unboxings, and a book review. So subscribe to make sure you get all of those. So I will see you guys in the next video.